Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Soldier Field. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 37 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Working from the gun, Williams. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Murray taking it right to the air. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 27 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Murray on 3rd down. Dumps it off to Connor. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Connor here from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Cardinals, first down. First and goal, Arizona.
Trying to run it in, Connor. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Offense to the line, second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. It's a James Conner touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Cardinals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
What is up?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Buda Baker on the tackle. No gain on the play.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They start out second and 10.
What's up?
On play action, here's Williams. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down, here's Swift. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on first down, that brings up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here's Swift on second down. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Williams from the gun. He finds a Dunze downfield. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
1st and goal, Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
What is that?
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Here we go.
They send a receiver in motion right. 4th down, Williams. Throw caught by his running back. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brooks now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. Big man showing up the yards. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
At the 10-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff to Connor. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. quickly. Their chances at the end zone are running out, Bronx. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray. Has it in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a James Conner touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a 2nd home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one splits the uprights, and the Cardinals tie things up at 14.
To kick off for
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to throw this from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Kyler looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Incomplete.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Off the play fake, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
This is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
He's back to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Murray to throw. He's got him. That's McBride. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Murray. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Again, it's Murray to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Murray from the pistol. Oh, a defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Going to run again with Swift. And that's good for a gain of 5. Josh Sweat making the stop.
He was tackled at the
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Matt Wilson on the tackle. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
What is going on?
Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
4th and 1. Why not turn it into a battle up front? You think you got the bigger, badder dudes on the line? Well, they just prove it. No thinking, just doing.
Running behind center with Swift. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Motion the slot man right. Working from the gun, Williams. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
What is up?
They go to him again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
What is up?
Going power with a big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Brooks now on the return. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Into the hands of Harrison. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Looking underneath here for Connor. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing again, Murray. Cut near the goal line. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
Williams off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they face 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On play action, here's Williams. He's going to try another deep one here. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime.
To kick off for Arizona.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Blackwell now to return it. Showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Well, for a second there, Kate, kind of looked like, didn't it? They may not even need an opening drive of overtime. It wouldn't have won it for him anyway had he scored, but they are sure happy to take this field position, and they got to maximize it.
First throw of overtime. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw by Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
All right, going to need the full 10 here on this opening drive of overtime if they don't want to stall out. Again, it's Williams. Pass brought in by Burton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pull in front. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. A pickup of 17. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Completed over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's with Harrison again. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to the air, Murray. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted.